Hey everybody, welcome back to We Race 4. I told you that I'd be coming up with the story of what's ahead, and here we go. The year before my birthday, I was contemplating doing something to celebrate my 70th birthday. Yes, I am 70. Being A-type, like I am, had to be a little over the top. The idea that popped into my head was doing something in 70 straight days. What to do? I first started trying to work out the logistics of doing triathlons. Swimming to bike was the problem. I didn't know what pools to use, how I was going to go from the pool to the bike. So I started thinking again, okay, that isn't going to work. So I thought, oh, duathlons. I had a pretty flat bike course I could use, and my run course is pretty flat. So I went, okay, and I could do it out of my house, not cost me a lot of money. I have a treadmill and trainer, so okay, if I had to, I could do it inside. So everything was working out good, and I thought, okay, now, who am I going to raise money for? I wanted to raise money for somebody. Everybody I talked to thought the sprint distance was probably the best. So I decided on the sprint distance, which is 19 miles every day of bike and running. All right, so I got, okay, that, and now I'm like, again, who am I going to raise money for? That's the question. Well, I'm a believer that God has a plan for us. So I finally just put it in his hands. Well, he was letting me know, but not the way I would have thought. April of 2024, I began having pains in my shoulders, neck, back of my knees, lower back, and my hands, which I'd had arthritis in since I was 40, but never this bad. It felt like muscle pain, but it was all around my joints. I was totally confused. Got a hold of my doctor and finally got an x-ray, and yes, it was arthritis. Started physical therapy, but he still wanted me to see a rheumatologist. Great. I got an appointment for August. So the physical therapy seemed to be helping, but it was still extremely uncomfortable. Made it through a sprint triathlon in June. It got pulled off the Muscle Man 70.3 course because I missed the bike cutoff by 4 minutes. Thanks, arthritis. Finally, the rheumatologist appointment comes about in August. I'm hoping this isn't rheumatoid arthritis. So the rheumatologist comes in the room, talks to me for about 10 minutes, and says, I'll be right back. Comes back in, hands me a bunch of paperwork, and says, you have polymyalgia rheumatica. So I say, what the hell is that? Come to find out, it's a rare condition that only affects women over 50 or men with an A-type personality like me. It inflames the tendons, muscles, and tissues around the arthritic areas. Well, it isn't rheumatoid arthritis. That's great. It'll go away with a little prednisone. Great. Bad news, I pretty much have arthritis in my entire body. Thanks, God. I know who to raise money for. So, I think you can all have figured out it's going to be the Arthritis Foundation. I've set up a way to donate. Just go to the link in the description below and type in James Lewis. And that'll go directly to the Arthritis Foundation. To finish up, being that I am A-type, it's not enough to do 1,330 miles, which is the equivalent of 9.5 Ironmans, 19 half Ironmans, and 50 marathons of running and biking. I'll be doing it without any pain medication. So, there's the story. I'll be getting back with some shorts, some other things about how it's progressing. I'm trying to work out something with the YMCA, and I'll get back with you and let you know about that. But as they say in Ironman, anything is possible.